Hey y'all, hope y'all having an amazing day. It's a little cloudy here where I am, but I just wanted to come on here just to give you a little spiritual FYI. We have to be very careful of what we think about and think on. God wants us to think on His Word, and He wants us to think on His Word for a reason. Because if we think on other things, if we think on the things that the flesh wants us to think on, or if we think on the thoughts that the devil brings to us in our mind, we're going to find ourselves being angry, depressed, disappointed, hurt, having anxiety, just all messed up, emotions everywhere. And that's why God wants us to think on the things that He wants us to think on. Something happened with my sister, and let me give you what He wants us to think on. Let me just put my glasses on just one moment. So He says in Philippians 4:8, finally, brethren and sisters, whatsoever things are true, whatsoever things are honest, whatsoever things are just, whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are lovely, whatsoever things are of a good report, if there be any virtue and if there be any praise, think on these things. This is what He wants us to think on. And a lot of times we don't think on these things. We want to think on what what the person did, or think all the way back years ago of how this person hurt me, or just what they did and why I should still be angry, and why I shouldn't forgive them, and why they'll never be in my life anymore, or why I shouldn't do this anymore. There's a reason that God tells us to think on the things I just read. Because He wants your mind to stay focused on Him. He wants you to have joy. He wants you to have His peace. He wants you to be able to help others and edify them and lift them up and let things go. So I was upset a little bit yesterday with my sister. I love her dearly, but we didn't agree on something, and she kept telling me, let it go, Cal, just let it go. And I said, I am going to let it go, but I need you to understand why I feel this way. And she says, it's over, it's done with, I can't redo it, just let it go. And I'm like, I am going to let it go, but let me just explain to you. And so as I was getting ready to explain, the Lord said, you're thinking on the wrong things. You're thinking on something that you can't do anything about right now. She already apologized. Why are you still harping on it? Let it go. You're not thinking on the right things. If you think on the things that I told you to think on, then it's not going to be an issue for you. It's not going to be an issue for you at all. And so when I stopped and I said, oh, Lord, you're right, and I had let it go, I had to go to her and hug her. I said, it's all good. It's okay. We good. We moving on. We gonna think on what God told us to think on and keep our mind and keep our joy, keep our peace. We're just gonna keep on going on. And God ended up still blessing the situation. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was. The devil comes to steal, kill, and destroy, but God comes to bring life, and that more abundantly so. If you let Him, if you let the flesh go and stop letting the flesh trying to run this and say you have a right to be, when God said your right is in Christ. And what I tell you to do, that's what you need to do, because I know what's best for you. I know what the devil's trying to do. Don't let him tear up your relationships. Don't let him tear up your workplace. Don't let him tear up your own peace that God has given you. It says, I will keep you in perfect peace if you keep your mind stayed on me. Keep your mind stayed on the things that God tell you to stay on, to keep them on, the things of Him. He knows best. So, y'all, remember, it's His will, His way, our faith and obedience. And that's the only way you're going to be able to move on, when you obey Christ. So, again, His will, His way, our faith and obedience to Christ, faith life journey. You all be blessed. Have a good one.